There comes a moment in life when, without warning, something whispers in our ear. All of this is temporary. It might be unexpected news, a loss, an illness, or simply the passage of time, like a river that carries us along without asking permission. Then, our heart tightens and our mind rebels. It can't be, we think. I'm not ready yet. I still have so much to do. But what if this whisper, as painful as it may be, isn't an enemy but a teacher? Imagine you're holding a cup of tea in your hands. It's fragile, like everything you love. You know that at some point it could break. Yet that knowledge doesn't stop you from enjoying its warmth, the aroma that rises slowly, the moment your fingers fit its shape. The possibility of it breaking doesn't diminish the tea's value, it makes it more precious. That's what life is like. Acceptance isn't surrender, it's not giving up the fight or abandoning hope. It's more about learning to live with open eyes, recognizing that every breath is a gift. When we resist the idea of our own finitude, we suffer twice. From fear of the future and from denying the present. Breathe now. Notice the air coming in and going out. It's not something you do. It's something that happens to you, like waves on the shore. Each inhalation is a reminder. I'm here. I'm still here. And as long as there's breath, there's possibility. The possibility to love, to forgive, to feel the sun on your skin, or the laughter of a loved one. You don't need to have all the answers. You only need to remember that this moment, just as it is already enough. There's a story about a monkey who sees a shiny fruit inside a jar and reaches in to grab it. But when he closes his fist, he can't pull it out. Trapped, he refuses to let go of what he desires, even if it means losing his freedom. Sometimes, we're like that monkey. We cling to life so tightly that we forget to live it. What would happen if, instead of gripping tighter, we slowly opened our hands? We talk a lot about fighting, winning, controlling. But there's a deeper wisdom in learning to let go. It's not about ceasing to want to be here, but about stopping the suffering over what we can't change. Peace doesn't come from winning the battle against the inevitable, but from ceasing to fight what already is. Picture a tree in autumn. It doesn't resist letting its leaves fall. It releases them with grace, knowing it's part of its cycle. The branches aren't empty, they're at rest. So it is with the heart when it accepts. It doesn't empty of meaning, but finds a new, calmer space where both joy and sorrow can coexist. Try this right now. Place a hand on your chest and feel your heartbeat. Don't speed it up or slow it down. Just observe it as a witness. That rhythm, so uniquely yours, doesn't depend on your will. It's life flowing through you. In the same way, there are things beyond our control. And in that recognition, there's profound relief. You're not giving up anything by accepting your vulnerability. You're making room for something greater. The peace that comes when we stop swimming against the current and learn to float. Sometimes, when we think about the end, our mind paints a picture of absolute darkness, as if life were a lit room and death the switch that turns off all the light. But what if it's not like that? What if instead of a void, there's something we simply can't see yet, like the other side of a mountain? On the clearest nights, when you look at the sky, you don't see the moon and think, it's gone. You know it's there, just hidden by the earth's shadow. That's how it is with everything we don't understand. It doesn't cease to exist just because we can't perceive it. Here's a simple exercise to try when fear feels too heavy. Look around and name one thing you can see: the glow of a lamp, the movement of curtains. One thing you can touch: the softness of your skin, the texture of a cup in your hands. One sound: the hum of the street, your own breathing. This isn't avoidance. It's a reminder that while you're here, this is where life happens. In this moment, there are still colors, sensations, presences. The shadow of the future doesn't have to darken the present. And when the time comes, whatever it may be, you won't be alone. Because the same force that makes you breathe now, that brought you into being and helped you grow, will accompany every transition. Like a river that doesn't fear the sea because deep down, it was always part of it. There's a question we all carry inside, hidden beneath layers of routine and distraction. What remains when nothing is left? But perhaps the answer isn't in the future, but in how we live this very second. Look at your hands. These same hands have caressed, worked, trembled with cold or emotion. They hold every morning the sun found you alive, every goodbye that didn't break you. They're proof that so far you've survived every one of your worst days. That's no small thing. The secret isn't in defeating time, but in dissolving its tyranny. When a garden blooms, it doesn't think about how many petals will fall. When the sea kisses the shore, it doesn't count the waves it has left. You don't need to either. Fulfillment isn't measured in quantity, but in depth. A single moment lived with full awareness can hold more life than years of distraction. Try this now. Inhale, imagining it's your first breath. Exhale, as if it were your last. Repeat, but this time notice the silence between the two. That small, empty space between the in and out is like the threshold between all things. Neither life nor death, just pure presence. Right there, that's the calm you're seeking. We're not saying it doesn't hurt. We're reminding you that you're not broken for feeling fear. Your vulnerability isn't weakness, it's the place where light enters. And as long as there's a now, that now is sacred. The end, when it comes, won't be an enemy. It will simply be what's next, like a sunset after the afternoon. And until then, every breath will remain your home. If these words have resonated with you, we invite you to become part of our community at Pure Zen Life. Subscribe to our channel for more reflections, practices, and inspiration to help you live with mindfulness, peace, and presence. Join us on this journey to embrace every moment with grace and serenity. Namaste.